Great.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
What's going on, man? Like Axie in it. Good, Axie. How are you? So actually, have you started to play this game now? Yeah, because I remember in UFC 4 days, you used to say that you said you came off it because you were saying it's bullshit. Here and there. What's your opinion on UFC 5? I ain't really got anything else to play, so I just play it. Yeah. It's okay. What would you say that you like? 4 better or 5? UFC 4 or UFC 5? Which one would you say is better? Say 5, yeah. Feel like I'd say overall 5 is better because they took out the broken spinning elbows, the broken spinning back fists, the knee spam. You can deal with knee spam better. So I think I'd say overall 5 is better. But the thing I like more about 4 is the body damage. I like how the body shots do more damage in UFC 4. And another thing, I wish you could turn the HUD off in this game. And I know that's a weird thing, that's a weird request, but I just like it when you can turn off the HUD. That's why I jump on UFC 4 sometimes, so I can just play it with no HUD. But I just like it. In this game, you can't turn off the HUD. There's no option to turn it off. But the thing is, when you play this game with no HUD, it can be a bit of an issue because you know how when you get someone in a submission and then you do the drain system and you have to like wait until they empty their stamina so that you'll be able to get a free submission. If you can't see the grapple HUD, then there's no way to tell if they've lost all their stamina. So you can't really play this game with no HUD. But you could play it with no HUD on UFC. You can, if you play stand and bang, you can play it with no HUD, and there wouldn't be an issue. 4 low-key had more killers though. Half of them players don't play anymore. But I can't lie, man. I don't even, brother. If you're good at UFC 4, I feel like you should be good on UFC 5 as well. Like, if you were a killer in UFC 4 and you're no longer good at the game, it's probably just because you got patched out. They probably flipping. They took out some sort of bullshit that you were doing, and now you're not good at the. And that's why you're not good at the game no more. Like, for example, some people they used to rely heavily on the slip straight overhands, and then once they took that out of the game, a lot of people got a lot worse. And like, what else? The flipping. If you was like a spinning elbow spammer, then you would be dead. You would be shit at this game if you were a spinning elbow spammer. The only thing is the block breaking in this game is worse than UFC 4. Like, you really that's how I can see where some guys, they can't play good in this game because they can't handle the block breaking. You have to have good footwork. You have to be able to like make you have to be able to like flip and use your footwork to go out of the way of the combos and stuff. Some man, they can't do that. So that's how some man got shit in this game, because they can't handle the block breaking. But like, for me, when I was playing UFC 4, I was already good at just like moving out of the way when people try to block break. I was already good at that. So as soon as I played 5, I was already sick. Like, literally straight off the bat. I remember when I played in season 1. I swear when I played season 1, I went like 50-0 or some shit, bro. Like 50-1, and I got like, I think I got like #1 ranked on the leaderboard or something. I was playing proper sick. I think I did go like 50-1. I didn't have to adjust to anything. I was already just sick off the straight. As soon as the game came out and everyone else was trying to figure everything out. No offense, bro, but where are all the guys gone from your stream, lol? Would you say more people used to watch back then? Yeah, I was literally just thinking the same thing, to be honest. You never know, man. It could be a lot of reasons. Maybe they don't like it when I socialize. Maybe they prefer it when I'm just quiet. Maybe because like I'm not actually in Div 20 yet. Like I'm not fighting high level competition yet. I'm still doing my placement matches. Maybe they only like to tune in when when I'm actually having tough matches and I'm focused properly. Right now I'm not playing serious. I'm literally just chilling. So that might be why. No, I wouldn't say that. Like I still get like, yeah, literally when I streamed like a few days ago, I had like 10 people watching. It's probably, maybe they just prefer it when I don't talk or something. I wouldn't say that I lost my fan base. What it is, me. I don't give a toss who's in here. I don't care how. I don't give a fuck how many people there are in here, anyways. It is the way it is. Trust me. This is what always happens when when I'm not playing that serious. You start to get these guys that taunt. They start taunting you. Start spamming taunts. So what happens, and you start messing about, people start fucking with you. It makes me laugh when that happens. So it's happened to me a bunch of times. I'm literally thinking in my head, if I was playing serious right now, I would have smacked you up in 2 seconds. Like some Division 16 guy acting up. Still my favorite streamer. Appreciate that. I've been watching you for over 2 years. Yeah, I remember, man. I remember. That's crazy, bro. How old are you now, Axie? If I was to guess, I'm gonna guess that you're 18. Because I feel like when you used to watch me back in the days, you were like very young, innit? Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew that you was young, like when you used to watch me in the past. Oh my days! I didn't even mean to pick Ronda Rousey. What the hell? But definitely, the thing that you said about people outgrowing the game, that's a fact as well, though. That's actually also true. I feel like a lot of men, they'll play this until when they're young, innit, and then they just don't play it no more. But I feel like with me, I've built such a like following where that's why I just feel like it only makes sense that I carry on playing. You know what I'm saying? If I was just like one of them men that are mad at the game, and no one knew who I was, then cool. Then I'll probably jump off. I don't even really put time into this game anyways. Most of the time I'll just play it for like half an hour a day, just drop a quick video, and I've got so much time on the game where even if I just play for half an hour, I can still like my gameplay is still like very high level because I've played it for so long, you know what I'm saying? Even if I just jump on it for a little bit, just for 30 minutes a day, the gameplay will still be sick. I remember that one time you cut your hair short and everyone was like, no way. Yeah, I remember that. I fell for peer pressure like an idiot because anyway, it's a bit of a long story, but basically, like, you see, like, my dad, he's so traditional, so doesn't like the long hair look. For him, it's mad weird. Like, when my dad used to go to school, if you had long hair, they'll tell you to cut it. So then I got my dad telling me to cut my hair, but my brother was the main one that would tell me to cut my hair, innit? Always tell me to cut my hair. And it's like my brother was the only one that used to say that. When you actually think about it, I didn't get no one on my stream telling me to cut my hair. If it was actually that deep, I feel like if it was actually that deep, bare man would be telling me to cut my hair. A lot of people would tell me to cut my hair, but no one was telling me to cut my hair. I think people used to like it, to be honest, and they used to call me like UK Jesus and stuff. But then I just fell into peer pressure from my brother, and I cut my hair. And when I first cut it, I think I looked weird at first, but I'm not gonna just flip in, not go on stream because I cut my hair. I'm still gonna go on stream regardless. I'm not gonna start hiding away. I'm not that type of person. I don't even care, bro. I'll still go on stream even if I look like a crackhead. You used to look scary with long hair, but not in a bad way. Yeah, that's jokes. Yeah, I don't know if it was the long hair that made me scary, but now some people, I've had a couple people telling me that I look scary. Apparently I look scary. Like, whatever, I used to look scary. I used to be scary. Man was saying, people telling me I look menacing. But yeah, and then I remember when I cut my hair and I had short hair, one of my friends is like to me, why did you do that? Like, that whole Jesus look was like your flipping trademark. Why did you do that? I regretted it when I cut my hair, but then at the same time, you see my flipping profile picture, where I've got short hair, that looks sick. So that's a good thing that came out of me cutting my hair, because I like that. I think that profile picture is bare sick. I think that I look bare sick in that picture. That's when I had short hair for that little time that I did have short hair. And it's like, I feel like at first when I cut it, it looked weird, yeah, but then when it grew out a bit, it looked good. And now I just got the long hair again. See if I can win this fight. Why am I playing like a mop? Getting battered in.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
But you can't even touch gloves. Can't even put your hand up to touch gloves when your stamina's this low. Crazy stuff. But I'm still able to rock her. That's how this game is so dumb. I could still win this fight. That's why this game is just stupid, bro. I would hope, like, I want them to make it where if I have stamina like this, I should have zero. There should be no chance of me winning. Like, all my punches should just be like pillows. That's how I want them to make it. I think that would be much better. Trust me, be way better like that. Unlucky in it. Still Division 14, that's not bad. I want to get Div 20 by the end of the stream, but I don't know if I can do that. Even I'm not even playing serious, but I still feel like I can do it.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
You know something that I find interesting? You know how, like, so, like, for example, if you look at Nazir, he believes that he's got a following because he's good at the game. And that's probably true. That probably is the main reason why people watch him. But then at the same time, why do you think it is that when he fights subscribers, his view count doesn't go down at all? Even though he's obviously not playing, like, he's not having intense fights. He's literally battering his subscribers in 2 seconds. But I don't think his view count goes down at all. Like, why do you think that is? I find that's actually, to me, that's actually interesting. I think most people watch him from TikTok. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe they like to watch him batter some. Maybe they like to watch him batter people in 2 seconds. Maybe. The guy's called Blood Fleet. That's a hilarious name, isn't it? What was that one guy's name, bro? He was mad funny. Who? Mad funny. Or is he like a UFC YouTuber? The white guy's name. Maybe is it maybe Nabality? Need to be in your chat. I don't know, man. Forgot. Maybe Blaze. Maybe Superior Deer Trail Blaze. He used to make nan jokes. Is it? I don't know, man. Maybe Dylan Brewer. Maybe Dylan Brewer. Galiza Slap. Is it Galiza Slap? I think that might be the one, you know. Name was Ryan. Oh yeah, man, like Ryan. Yeah, you don't ever see Ryan anymore. He used to be in my streams every day. I'm not even gonna lie. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, man. I see him in other people's streams. You know. I'm not gonna lie. I see him in like Goat streams. Romero. Who else? Like iTech, Mellow Coffee. I see him in other people's streams, but he's not in mine anymore. That's snaky. Yeah, not really, man. I don't really blame him. If I'm just sitting here in silence, and I also don't really like check up on you either. Like I don't check up on him on a regular basis and say, oh, how are you, and blah blah blah. I don't really think. I don't really blame him, to be honest. Like maybe he might be bored of me. Maybe like I've already, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hamza and Trail. I think maybe Trail's just, you see Trail, like he's probably just busy. Probably just busy. That's the thing. Okay. They're nowhere to be seen. Where have they gone? But it's still my guys. Those are still my guys. They supported me for a very long time. You see, like Blaze used to be in every single one of my streams for the whole 2 hours. He did that for like probably a whole year. It's crazy. He used to show me mad support.
Ready. Good.
That guy, like Blaze, was like a different type of supporter. Blaze was like, I would literally sit in silence for 2 hours and he would still be in the stream. I felt like he used to love me properly. Like he used to proper love me back in the days. Because that's just love right there. Like I feel like that's definitely just love. Because like why else would you stay? Like, why else would you do that? Someone's just sitting there in silence. I was like 15 and he was 16. I think he's a bit older than me. But yeah, Blaze was quite young. I don't know how old he is now. He might be 9. I don't think he's 19 though. If you're 18, I don't think he's 19. But he might be, but he might be 19, but I don't think so. Blaze used to also comment on like every single one of my videos that I would drop. Actually, I remember he used to like things I used to tell him, he used to remember it. He always used to remember like every little thing I used to tell him. That's how you know someone loves you. Yeah, he was mad at the game as well. Better than me. He was better than me. I feel like if like Primetime MMA did a stand and bang league, I think he would be the champ. I reckon he would have beaten like he would have been the champion. He would have beaten everyone because he was on stand and bang. He was on the next level. He used to batter me, but I didn't admit it back then. But there's no shame to losing to him. He used to be like 100 or 200 wins over me. Literally, like it was just better. Yeah. When I first met Blaze, I was actually better than him, you know.
Ready, fight. Ready.
I don't know, man. They probably, well, if I'm gonna be real, yeah, they probably see that I'm streaming and they don't join because they're just not interested. Now, but you see, when I first met Blaze, you do know I was better than Blaze at first, and then I remember he was like to me. He was like, Blaze was shocked when he first met me because I would give him like free subscriber fights every single stream. That's what I used to do back in the days. I used to just fight subscribers every single day. So I used to just like basically train people for free, innit? Especially like if you're good at the game, if you're already actually good at the game and you get to spar me 3 times a day, you're gonna actually get sick like that. It's actually gonna benefit you. Whereas if it's someone where you're just like way worse than me, then it's not really gonna help, innit? So then I remember he was so shocked that I was just giving him sparring sessions for free, and he was like, usually people at your level, they act like they're special, like they're not willing to play anyone unless you pay them or whatever. And then I remember when I first time I ever fought Blaze, I was probably ended up having like 20 wins, or it was probably like 20-0. No, it probably was 10-0, probably 10-0. And then we just used to go back and forth after a certain point, because like when Blaze would lose, he would actually study what he did wrong. But then then we just started to go back and forth, and then the record was like even for a very long time. And then he just, after a certain point, he just started battering me, and I couldn't beat him. Yeah, no, it did help. I know that it helped him a lot. That's probably also a big reason why he used to be so loyal to me, because the way that I helped him out like that. Man, like rolling proper in it. I messaged Trail on Twitch the other day, but he didn't reply. I don't think he has that account anymore. Can't lie, man. I feel like in this UFC community, that's something that I think every single YouTuber lacks. They don't really like connect with their fans. I don't think there's any of them that actually connect with their fans. And we don't even no one in the community comes together either. Like you don't see like really and truly, all of us should like come together, but we're all just like separate. Probably would go. I reckon we'll probably be way bigger if we went like that. think Roland is more OG than me. Definitely. He's a legend in it. What message was he saying? I said rematch. Yeah, right. Said to him, no, let's see what he's gonna say now. What's he gonna say? Scared. No. Guys, this guy's smoking crack if he thinks I'm gonna join him. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to say, lads. See this guy, he's getting all excited and that. He's chatting, this guy's chatting bare shit. But if I was playing serious, I guarantee you he wouldn't have sent me that message. This is what happens when I'm just like chilling. This is what always happens. So how old is Hamza now? Do you know? Nah, I don't know. If I was to guess, I'd say 20. Okay, now this clown is just sat there waiting in the lobby when I told him no. I think he was 18 back then. Look at this guy, my man's literally sat there waiting in the lobby. Absolute clown in it. Bloody hell, mate. Yeah, right. Guy's a weirdo. Remember that Salmon guy that joined the NIF? that joined and never joined again. No way. I can't believe remember Salman. That guy is funny, bro. That used to be some funny story about that guy. I remember basically, you know what used to happen? I used to play that guy and subscribe. I used to face Salman in subscriber fights, yeah, and then I used to batter him in it because he wasn't good. He was just like he was just shit at the game. So I used to smack him up, yeah. And then Blaze used to take the piss, yeah. Blaze used to be like, "Oh, you man don't want to see Salman," and he used to just troll, like he used to just act like he's a meme, and he's like, "Oh, I played Salman today, and I shat my pants," and he used to just constantly take the piss, yeah. And then what happened was, I felt, you know, like I would drop like a video, and then Blaze would be there taking the piss out of Salman. And then after I felt bad for Salman because like I didn't want the guy to become like a meme, yeah. So then that's what, you know what happened. I messaged Salman, and I was like to him, you know, like Blaze is taking the piss out of you, and let me know if it bothers you, because then I'll tell him to stop, yeah. And then Salman was like, "Oh no, it's all right, man. I don't even care. It doesn't even bother me." And then after he said that, I never saw him ever again. So I reckon it did get to him, and he just like, I don't know, after that he just never joined the stream again. I don't know why Blaze used to make like some sad jokes like that, you know, like them dark ones. And then I feel like he used to be like, so he used to be dark back then, I feel like, but then after like a year after, then he started to just be like proper nice. Hit my pants when I play Salman. Man, like Salman's too lethal. Quite like though, I'm actually surprised, you know, all this stuff, you know, like you must have been like more of a, like yours must have just been more of a supporter than I realized. I didn't even know that you knew like all this stuff. I remember he was a menace. I used to watch you a lot, bro. No way. So you actually genuinely used to like find my content entertaining. What is it about my content that you used to watch it regularly? What did you like about it? Was it the gameplay? So the vibes. Used to be mad funny. Yeah, that's sick, man. I didn't actually think that there's actually people that would watch me like regularly. I didn't actually think that was a thing. I just feel like with me, I'm one of them man where like you watch like a few videos here and there, and then that's it. All the guys in the chat used to be mad funny too. What about K Young Butter? I'm a big fan of him, you know. I like his streams a lot. He's just like proper like chill, and like you see K Young Butter, yeah, his voice sounds mad. Not even in a gay way, like don't know what, he just like proper chill. When I watch K Young, I don't even give a shit about the gameplay like at all, bruv. I don't give a shit about what my man doing, bruv. I don't even watch his gameplay. Literally, I just only there to flipping hear the guy talk. I lost again, in it. But actually, why did you say like why did you say that I used to be scary though? Is it literally because of just how I used to look, or was it like other things or the way I used to act as well? Sometimes you just stared at the camera. No, I find it very funny. Like man, no, I find it very funny when people say that to me. You know, when people say that they found me scary. No, you know about little? Do you know about Lil Reese? You know about Little Reese? You think I have? You think I have that sort of stare? See, if you know about him, yeah. If you've seen his interviews, when he's in the interviews, he's just staring at the flipping guy like he's gonna kill him, like 24/7. Man just got like some mad stare. You don't know who that is. But if you search up Little Reese, yeah, and like you see the little shorts that come up, you don't even need to watch like the whole interview or anything. Like just look at the little 60-second shorts clips of him. He just stares at the interviewer like he's just gonna kill him. Like, and that's how he is in all his interviews. And he doesn't like, he's like a pretty like reserved guy. That's why we call Ozzy the Cypress Killer. I just seen his stare. Yeah, he said, you think I'm like him? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I love that guy's interviews. You know, I think I find it a bit relatable from the way that he acts.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
He's not even like, he's just like some skinny guy as well. Like he's not even some proper, like, you know what I'm saying? He's not like some flipping guy that, like, you know what I'm saying? tell he's just like some small guy, but battered him in. No way, we got a man like Tech in the Twitch chat. What's good in it? I'm good, Tech. How are you? I can reach Division 20 just talking to the chat. That means I must just be too lethal. They say Salmon makes me shit myself. But that Salmon is too lethal.
Ready. Do it.
But you just beat me, GG man. GG Tristan. That was a good fight. Oh, it's that guy got kidnapped. That would be too mental. Let me tell you some story. I was in Cyprus one time with all my cousins, yeah. And then so we were out. It was late night, like 2 a.m. I'm sleeping. There was this like black woman out in the streets. She came to our car and she's like, there's someone after me, take me to the police station, yeah. And she kept saying like, there's someone after me. I think she was like on drugs or something. And then like I feel like they're normal. I feel like usually people, they'll just drive away, innit? If they see a woman like that, they'll think like, oh, she's crazy, let's just drive away. But I feel like because my cousins are like so compassionate people, they actually wanted to help her. So rather than just like driving off like I feel like most people would do, they wanted to be nice, yeah. And then they were thinking, oh, like, let's take her to the police station. And then I remember I was in the back of the car. It was just like me by myself. Yeah, it was just like me by myself. She came in the back seat. It was just me and her only. And I remember like they all left the car and it was just me and her in the back seat. And then I could see her fidgeting with her phone, yeah. And I was getting like, I started to get fucking, like I was thinking she was gonna do something, you know. I started to get like paranoid, like I'm thinking, why is she moving? Why is she doing that with her phone? Like as if she's calling someone to come over and do something or something like that. I was thinking, mate, I should just flip and kick her out of the car or something. But then in the end nothing happened, but I was just a bit mad. Tristan said, let's have a rematch. Nah, sorry man, sorry, I'm not playing subscribers. I'm just trying to grind out ranked. I'm just trying to play ranked. What games do you play? I've been playing like a bit of Uncharted. Been playing a bit of Uncharted 4. I think that game's quite sick. The storyline is good, man. It's getting into that. Fair. I've never been touched like that, Nate Diaz. No, I've been playing the story mode. But yeah, Tristan, I'm literally like the only guy that uses Nate Diaz in this game. I'm actually known as the best Nate Diaz in the world. If you search up if you go on YouTube and search up facing the best Nate Diaz, or yeah, if you just write that, I'll come up and people fighting me. You'll see me fight Marshall Mind, you'll see me fight Naz UFC, Cryoxis. They all made videos against me calling me the best Nate Diaz, and I'm literally the only guy that uses him. But yeah, now I've been playing Uncharted. That game's sick. But the other game that I've been playing a lot lately is Hitman. Like, I literally just started getting into Hitman. I got the flipping, forgot what it's called, but you get a 1, 2, and 3 all in one. And I've been playing the first one. I'm gonna complete the first one first. And then I'm gonna go into the other ones. I must be the best Frankie Edgar. You know about man like Rollins, Frankie Edgar in it. Now, but Hitman is very sick, you know. I've been practicing Hitman, yeah, and I want to start playing it on the hardest difficulty. That's going to be fun. Because when you play on the hardest difficulty, you only have one save. It's like, it's mad. And there's other things that they say, like, if you kill someone in like a bloody way, it leaves blood stains on your clothes. People will get suspicious like that. They can hear, like the civilians, they can hear better. So if you just like knock someone out, if you choke someone out, they'll hear it more. Like they're more likely to hear it. So that's why I've just been practicing it, and I'm gonna start doing it on the hardest difficulty, and that's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's realistic, isn't it? They're sick. But you know what? I played it yesterday. I was doing some mission in Morocco, and then there was these guys at the food stand, and they were saying, come and have snail soup. That's what they were saying, you know. And then I was thinking, what the fuck? Man said snail soup. I looked at what they were serving in the game. It was literally like a flipping plate with a bunch of snails inside it, and they were serving that. And I was thinking, what? I was thinking, I wonder if people eat this in real life in Morocco. And I searched it up, and people in Morocco, they actually eat snail soup, you know. I searched up some video of some guy eating it, yeah. It's so funny. It's like this Muslim guy, he's eating it, he's eating the snail soup, and he's acting like it's the best thing of all time, like it's the best food ever. It looks disgusting, bruv. It's literally a plate of snails cooked, it's like a plate with like flipping 20 snails, and they cook it, and then they got like flipping soup inside it. You can drink the soup and drink the whatever that is. Nah, it's not. They're not alive. It's cooked snails. That sounds disgusting. You get the shell, yeah, and then you get the snail inside the shell, and you poke it with like a stick, and it's cooked, and then you pull it out and you eat it. That sounds disgusting, isn't it? So it's a boiled booger. Spoiled booger in it. Look at the top row. Look at the top row. They're all alter egos. Look. First 5, all of them are alter egos. That man is too mental. Thinking like, what else did I do on that game that was sick?
Ready. Good.
Ozzy, do I have your social media? Yeah, I've got Instagram. My Instagram is literally it's Ozzy Kid in all lowercase, like put together. So OZZYKIDD. Make sure you add me in it. I'll add you back. Oh yeah, you know what I did yesterday? Do you know Guy? Do you know about? Anyway, do you know about Guy Ganja? Do you know who Guy Ganja is? You don't know. Guy Ganja is some hilarious guy. It's so funny. He's like the funniest guy in the UFC community. He's got his own channel. He's called Guy Ganja on YouTube. And I just saw him streaming yesterday. He was doing a 1,000 subscriber stream, yeah. And then I joined it. And you know he was talking to Naz. Do you know who Naz is? You must know Naz, innit? Yeah, he was talking to Naz. I went in the chat and I was like, yo, it's Nazi Kid. Yeah, that's what I wrote in the chat. Flipping. And then Guy Ganja was like to Naz, what do you think of Ozzy Kid? And then Naz was like, Ozzy is a cool guy. He's a genuine guy. He does his own thing. I respect him, but he's boring. Naz was like, he's boring because all he does is just use Nate Diaz 24/7 and he needs to get a haircut. And then I was like to him, how are you calling me boring when all you do is use meta fighters? Like, that's, if you know Naz, yeah, all he does is use meta and that's it. Like, in my opinion, he's like the most boring guy that there is. I feel like I've got a way more of a selection of fighters that I pick. I've got a way more of a broad selection of fighters that I pick compared to Naz. I don't see how Naz can call me boring. And like, even the fact that I use Nate Diaz, no one else does that. No one else uses Nate Diaz. I feel like that makes me unique and different. But cool. And then I was like, I said that to him in the chat. I was like, how are you calling me boring when all you do is use McGregor, yeah? And then Guy Ganja's like, oh, get Ozzy in the party chat so that these two can argue, yeah? And then I was like, cool. And I joined the party chat. But then we just had a conversation. We didn't even argue. We just had a conversation. And then I was saying to him, I think you should use different fighters and blah, blah, blah. And then if you go... And then we just spoke for like flipping an hour and a half. Us, me, Guy Ganja and Naz. But it was basically like a podcast. If you go on Guy Ganja's channel and you check out his latest live stream, yeah, and you skip to 1 hour, 10 minutes, for the rest of the whole stream, that's just me talking to them. I watch it, appreciate that, ain't it? What game do you like more, UFC 4 or UFC 5?
Ready. Ready.
I like overall I like UFC 5 better because you can't, like, there's no more spinning elbow spam in this game. You can't really knee spam in this game. You can't spinning back fist. Because remember back in the days, they just hit you with one spinning elbow and they rock you and it goes through all of your strikes. There's no Osotogari trips. What else is there? Like, there's no more slip straight lead overhands. So overall I'd say 5 is better. But the thing I like more about 4 is that you deal more damage when you hit the body. That's what I like more. about 4. But I don't even mind the damage that you do in this game when you hit the body, but I just want them to make it so you drain more stamina when you hit someone's body. I don't mind. They can keep the body damage the way it is right now, and I wouldn't mind it if they actually make the body shots drain stamina. That's what I think. Yeah, the spin kick. Yeah, that was a massive one. Spinning side kick to the head. That was very broken. Man, like Spider-Man in it. That spinning side kick was ridiculously. That was so dumb. And that I'm so happy that that's not in the game anymore. That's a big deal. I would definitely say this game takes more skill than 4. That's what I think. But at the end of the day, the best one is 3. The best one is UFC 3 at the end of the day. Because UFC 3, the thing I love about that game is when you whiff strikes, you lose stamina. Like, I don't know why they haven't done that. Since UFC 3, they've never done that in no other combat sports game. Why can't they just make it so so that you have to be accurate? It's literally simple as that. If you miss, then you lose stamina. In this game and in UFC 4, you can whiff 100 strikes per round. You can literally land 70 and miss 170 and your stamina is fine. If you did that in UFC 3, you will get battered. So, and another thing that's way better about UFC 3 in comparison to 4 and 5 is you literally, like, it only takes a maximum of 3 knockdowns to finish someone. You're not gonna knock someone down more than 3 times in UFC 3 and not get a finish. Whereas in this game, especially on Stand and Bang, you drop someone like 8 to 10 times per fight. It's so dumb. Who's your favorite fighter in real life? My favorite fighter is Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz, all day. It was more fun as well. Trust me, UFC 3 was the one. That game was so good, man. But even in UFC 3, there were states in UFC 3 where like it was better. Like with the current state of UFC 3, there was like parts there was flipping other times in UFC 3 where the game was better, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I remember in UFC 3 there was a point where you rock someone and they lose a big chunk of stamina. That's what I used to love. And I remember in UFC 3 there was a phase where if you just duck one head kick and hit someone, they're dead. That's it, finished. If you throw one head kick and someone ducks it and they hit you, you're dead. That was sick. The counters, you just die straight away. What about boxing? My favorite boxer, probably Mike Tyson, because his style is just. His style is just so sick. Even to this day, there ain't been no one that can replicate his style. Don't you think that's mad? Like, that's how the guy is just. I still find that so fascinating that, like, to this day there's no one that can do what he did. Like, you know how they say like you can never replicate someone because it's just like everyone's just unique. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's just their own person, and you can never copy the originator and do it better than the originator. And there's never ever been. There's no one that's ever fought like Mike Tyson ever. After all this time, it's mad. Like, no one can fight like that. It's impossible. It's like God literally made it just for him, and ever since then, no one else can do that. And imagine when it was his era. Imagine if you lived in the Mike Tyson era and he's just smacking up everyone in one round like that. You won't ever see that nowadays. You won't see some guy where you switch on the TV knowing he's just gonna batter my man and he's gonna smack up the guy in one round. Like, those guys that lived in that era, that's probably like the best era of boxing. That's crazy stuff. Trust me, boxing nowadays. I wouldn't call it shit, but I would say definitely a big downgrade. Yeah, UFC is clear now. But to be honest, even in the UFC roster, I don't really like no one. I don't really like anyone that much, you know. Like maybe I'm just closed-minded, but it's like when Nate Diaz was an active fighter, like I used to love Nate, and I used to just be like I actually used to love that guy so much. But I feel like nowadays there's not no one where like I actually love them. Like who, if I was to ask that question to you guys, like who's a fighter right now in the UFC roster that you love?
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Hey, Hamza. But when it comes to like Hamza, like do you love like all aspects about him, like his personality, everything he does like in and out of the cage, and his fights and everything? Okay, yeah. Who is there in the UFC that has like a cult like following? Like whenever people talk about the Diaz brothers, they always say they've got a cult like following. They've got a cult like following. That's what they always say. But like who do they say that about with the fighters nowadays? I don't even know. Do they even have anyone that's like that? Jesus. Where's Masvidal at nowadays? Oh, I swear he's like setting up a fight with someone. Forgot who it is though. I think he's got a fight coming up.
Take a seat. Breathe. Relax. You okay? You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Guys, did you guys watch the Nate versus Jorge Masvidal fight? The boxing one. What do you guys think of that? No way, man. Like Zobi in it. The legendary Zobi. We're talking about you, Blaze, you know. There he is, Axie. Got a Blaze right here. What are you saying, Blaze, man? Did you see the new Stand and Bang ranked? Are you not on that? Are you not on playing that? When I saw that, like I know if you was on that, you would take over. I think you'd probably hit #1 ranked in the world. Allow them things there. But you need to come and Stand and Bang, show them what time it is. I think you would batter flipping Nas. You'll batter everyone. I think you'll smack up everyone. I love Ibo Asian. Man, like primetime feline in it. I don't know who that is. I was literally talking about you, Blaze. You know, Axie is like, where's all the guys at? Where's all the old school guys at? I'd smoke the whole roster. Come on, that's light work for man like Blaze in it. What was I gonna say? We were saying like, where's man like Blaze? Watch the Axie man's here. No way, man, like GP in it. No way, we got the legendary combo right now. We've got GP and Zobi together. No way. Up Eyeball Asian, he's too hench. He wins his next fight. EA will probably add him. Cool, let me see who this guy is. No way, this guy looks too lethal. What is it? Is it Asian or is it Aslan? What is this guy, Turk? Wait, so he doesn't know about snail soup in it. What's this guy saying in the Twitch chat? Bro, I have a friend doing an MMA fight Saturday, and I was wondering if you could watch one of his free fights and break it down, maybe give advice to help. Nashville, I might be good at the game, but I'm not good at flipping. I'm not good at breaking down real life fights. So I'm sorry, man, I can't do that. Snail soup. What do you know about snail soup? I was playing Hitman, yeah, and I was doing some mission in Morocco, and then they were at the flipping food stands and they were like, come eat snail soup. And then I was looking in the game and I'm looking at the plate, yeah, there's like flipping 60 snails stacked up together, and then man are eating that. I'm thinking, what the fuck is that? I was thinking, I wonder if they eat that in real life, yeah. Search up snail soup and then it's like, oh, people eat snail soup in Morocco. I searched, is that, you know, there was this guy, yeah, he was like reviewing the snail soup. He was like some Muslim guy. He's like, the guy was like, if I send you the video, my man's like Bismillah, and then he drinks it and he drinks it, yeah, he's like, he starts closing his eyes like it's the maddest fucking, he's moving like it's the best thing of all time that he's ever had in his entire life. And then when my man gets like the flipping snail from inside, he pokes it with a fork, yeah, takes it out. It's not even a fork, it's like, not even a fork, bro. You know, like them plastic forks, puts it in the show, yeah, takes out the snail and eats it, and he starts acting like it's bare nice. I'd rather eat rocks. Trust me, that's dead. I was saying it's snail flavor. Like, how does he know a snail flavor? Oh, have you like them snails? They stink, you know. He used to be my young shooter back then. Well, have you mentioned it? You know, you mentioned the scene yesterday. I was basically talking to Naz, you know, for the first time ever. I joined the party chat with Naz and we had some long conversation on stream. And I was with Guy Ganja as well. And you know, Naz is like to me, he tried to give me some constructive criticism to like make my channel grow more. And my man's like to me, oh, flipping. He's like to me, you need to stop using Nate Diaz because it gets boring. You're just throwing the 1-2 over and over again. He's like to me, you need to switch it up. Man said to me that I need to switch it up, you know. Then I say that the way I play is boring, yeah. And I just found it so hypocritical. I found it so hypocritical for him to say that because all he does is just use meta fighters. It's like I've got a way more broad selection than him, and I feel like my style is more unique and more interesting than his as well. And then like my man's like telling me, oh, you need to go get a trim. That's what the guy kept telling me, is that you need to get a trim, you look like a junkie. I feel like the thing with Naz is, I feel like I don't think he understands like why he's successful. I don't really. I feel like a big reason for his success is the tutorials that he does, and also the fact that whenever they drop like a new update, he always makes a video about it. I feel like that's a big reason why he's got a big following. I don't think it's really cause of like his gameplay. I don't know. TikTok clout. You know what happened, Blaze? Imagine, let me tell you what happened, yeah. You're 20. Or you say you're 19, that means you're 1 year older than Axie. That's what Axie was saying. I think Axie was saying that he thinks that you're 1 year older than him. But you know what happened, Blaze? You see, as soon as Stand and Bang ranked dropped, yeah, the flipping matchmaking was fucked up, in it. Like the servers were bugging out, and basically the way it was working is you can constantly match up with the same person over and over and over again. When you see like typically on ranks, you won't be able to match another person. Like if you face someone once, you won't be able to match that same person again for 2 more matches, innit? And then after you do 2 more matches, then you can face them again, innit? But when Stand and Bang ranked first dropped, it was bugged out, and it was like even the MMA servers were bugged out as well, and you can just match up the same person over and over and over, innit? And then I did a 2-hour stream when Stand and Bang ranked dropped, and imagine, you know what was happening? Every single match they were giving me Naz, you know. They're giving me Naz over and over and over again. They gave me Naz 10 times in a row, yeah. And Naz beat me 10 times in a row, yeah. And then like, but I just found it funny because like, to me it's nothing new, innit? To me it's nothing new because like the way I was thinking, what I was thinking in my head is like, this is what used to happen when I used to fight Blaze. Like Blaze used to batter me 10 times in a row. So in my head I used to just think like, this is not even nothing new. And there's other men as well that can beat me like 10 times in a row and that. So then I was kind of just like, to me it's like, it was kind of like something familiar for me, innit? And then you know what my man done? You know what Naz done? My man went in his fight history, yeah, and then he literally had all 10 fights. It was like win. and it's all me, all Aussie kid, Aussie kid, Aussie kid, for 10 in a row, yeah. And then he took a screenshot, posted it on Twitter for everyone to see, and he's like, "Oh, EA, they need to fix the game because they're letting me match the same person over and over again." And then the flipping tweet got like 250 likes. Bear man saw it, and I was like, and it's like the man in the comments were like some man were like, "Oh, I respect Ozzy for not giving up. He whatever." You say the guy's a muppet. I'm gonna have to get back on the game and get back for you. That's what I'm saying, man. I think you'll batter him. I think you'll smoke everyone. Because I just feel like I was literally telling GP, like I was saying, oh, I think Blaze should jump on. I feel like you're just on the next level, is what I'm saying. I think you're just on the next level, you know. That's what I think. But obviously, you know what else I think though at the same time? You see, like, for example, like, remember like how I would literally have like say like my record between Hamza used to be like 200 wins to me, and my man would have like 100 wins in it. You know what I'm saying? Like Hamza's record against me was dead, but then at the same time, you would be surprised because then he'll go and smack up like some mad guy. Like, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Basically, he'll go and batter someone that where these times you're thinking he's dead because you batter him bare times. So what I'm saying is like, maybe if you jumped on stand and bang rank, maybe you wouldn't be as dominant as I think. But at the same time, I actually do think that you was actually mad like that. I think you was actually on the next level. You know, I was the first to counter counters. Go ask Hamza. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, now that's facts, you know. Obviously, like I'd say Ed Parker started the pools. I remember Ed Parker started that, but then you just like added a next layer to it where you were like flipping fucking slip someone's pool counter and shit. Like you were doing like flipping 8 different layers on the counters. Still chat to Hamza. No, I don't pop up to him, but if I was to message him though, he would reply like easily. Flipping. Alright, but you know that guy Mus, Zobi, man, like Mus. You know that guy shows me bare love, you know. You know who I'm on about? Is the guy where like he joined my stream, yeah, and I was like, oh, there's 2 mad packy players, Zobi and Hamza, them man are bare sick. And then he was like, oh, give me their socials, and then I gave him your social, and then you man started talking, innit? Yeah, him. You see him? You know that guy who always messages me, like I ain't spoke to him for like a month, yeah, and then my man will pop up to me and be like to me, how are you? And I'm like, and I'm bare shocked, like the guy shows me bare love, yeah, always telling me, he's always popping up to me saying like, how are you? Is that what the hell? And my man, he was even trying to get into a party chat with me and Hamza. He set up a group chat with us and he kept trying to say, come, let's go in a party. And you know one time he posted on his story, a picture of himself, yeah. He looks tapped, you know. My man looks like some madman, like he looks like some surty, packy guy. My man had like some picture of him with his middle finger up, yeah, and he's got like some mad trim. He looks like very scary, and he had like some drill music in the background. I was like, no way. I was like, this guy's too lethal. I was like, no way. I told him, you look very certain, you know. Can't lie, Blaze, man. I thought you ghosted me, you know. I thought you ghosted me because I sent you a message on Snapchat, yeah, and you don't reply for like, you don't even reply. I'm thinking this guy fucking doesn't even want to chat to me anymore. I don't really chat to him. Me neither, man. But he's a cool guy, man. He's always asking me how I am and that. Always because he got rid of Snap. I was thinking you just think that was some dickers or something, like. I was just thinking, but why are these men still banging out this game, like?
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we. But you're not gonna lie, man. When I went and spoke to Naz yesterday, that was actually live, you know. When I went in, that it was basically like a podcast. I was just asking him bare questions. I think Naz actually loves me, to be honest. I think that guy loves me. He's your #1 fan, yeah. Trust me, he is, man. Trust me. Bare jokes, like I feel like the guy is bare jokes. I feel like the guy just loves me. But something that he told me yesterday, which I was surprised to hear, is like he told me that he doesn't make a living. He told me that he doesn't make a living off content, yeah. And I find that very surprising, you know, because he has like 400 people in his streams. And imagine like probably the same amount on TikTok. He might even have like 1K on TikTok people when because he streams at the same time, innit? And like he gets like 10K views per video. That's he basically has the same flipping views as Pride, or maybe even better. And Pride always says that he makes a living off the game, like he makes a living off content, like he, you know what I'm saying. But Naz says that he doesn't, even though they get the same amount of numbers. I don't chat to Hamza as well, bro. I haven't talked to him in time. TikTok definitely pays him well as well. I haven't spoke to him in 10 years. But Naz told me he still has a full-time job, apparently. I believe him. I don't know, man. Maybe either prize waffling or I don't know, man. That's weird. I'm saying no, man. I'm good, man. So nothing, man. It's just the same old stuff. What about you? How are you? How you been doing? You been doing the boxing? You need a trim, bro. You can't be looking like a junkie on camera. Yeah, that's what Naz was saying to me yesterday. I swear you was in the stream yesterday, Dan, innit? He was there with the guy Ganja thing. Hey, shit changed but the weather. I've been thinking I need to drop a little freestyle, you know, little freestyle for the lads and post it. Little quick, you see, like I don't want to give them something like too mad. Where flipping, I don't want to do, you know, like how I got the tunes, yeah, where I put bare effort, and then I got the other tunes where it's just I did it on a quick one. Now, but I watched some of the stream back before. Yeah, I just want to do like a little one, you know, like the little quick one, little like 1 minute and a half tune, drop that, yeah. And I think that would be a little good like way to just little warm up for the lads, yeah. And I don't know if you even remember the tune, but you've heard the tune before, and then just start going in. Yeah, then I need to just start going in, like going in on them like major platforms and that. You see, man, like remember you showed me D1. That guy is too sick, bruv. Did you hear his new tune? I know all your tunes, bro, bar for bar. Because you're a legend in it. Did you hear D1's new tune? He's like, I'm in the fast lane, man, them knows what I go on. I'm on the phone to the cat, tell him calm down. I'll be there 2 minutes, that's no doubt. He went in on that tune. I was listening to that tune, I was like, nah. Hey, he went in on that tune. The Manchester rappers are just too hard. Hey, Zobi, have you seen that thing? Yeah, there's this guy from Manchester talking to Big Shaq, yeah, and then my man's like, the guy from Manchester's like, you guys don't differentiate your words. That's what he said. And he's like, for example, people from Manny, if they say like pool, yeah, pool, like, you know, like the guy pool, the name pool, and then like pool, like a swimming pool, and then like pull, like pulling a door. Like the way, if you pronounce those in a London accent, you're gonna pronounce it the exact same, even though you're saying 3 different things in it. You're gonna say pool, and pool in it. You get what I'm saying? But then in Manchester with a Manny accent, them man, they actually like pronounce it different. Like them man will say like pull, Paul, and like swimming area. You get it? Like them and Paul, they'll be like Paul, pull, and yeah, like you man actually say it different. And you know that made bare sense to me when my man said it. I was like, yeah, that actually makes bare sense. But Big Shaq was waffling when my man said that to him. Yeah, Big Shaq is like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. But I actually knew exactly what he meant. You know, taking the uni thing serious right now, bro, on and off with the boxing. No way, is it? Were you studying at uni? Software engineering. What's that? I don't even know what that is. What is that like? You fix like flipping editing apps and that. Software engineers deal with the design, development, testing, and maintenance of software applications. You write code and shit. Yeah, that's like in it. That's kind of like what I said in it. Yeah, no, that's actually good. You know, you probably get paid very well off that, I reckon, if you get sick at it. Yeah, trust me, man. You see them coding things. That's like the best. Like their best paying jobs, innit? You get paid bare off that. Probably like the best thing you can do, I reckon, in a uni when it comes to getting paid. Or a dirty 1-2 uppercut. Trust me, man, that's the best thing. But I tried to do coding one time and I found it bare hard. Couldn't do that, bruv. It was too hard for me, you know, I'm not gonna lie. How do you find it? Do you find it like hard? They teach you properly in uni, so it's not bad. It's not that bad. If I learned it on my own, it would be harder. Yeah. Well, you know that group chat that we were in for Snapchat, the one that don't watch that one. You left that group chat, innit? Well, for some weird reason, yeah. I don't know what. Every time I say something in the group chat, Host Ninja's just like to me. Oh, Ozzy, get a job. I swear down. Every time I say a sentence, man's like to me, go get a job, yeah. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, man's moving like as if he knows my life or something, and man's trying to say, man telling me get a job and that. Like, what the fuck? It's very weird. I don't even know why my man's saying that. Like, he doesn't even know nothing about my life. The man's like to me, get a job, get a job. I was thinking, bruv, like, I guarantee you, if I was to write something right now in the group chat, man would be like, get a job. Right, but you don't even know the story about me getting banned on 1v1 me, innit? You don't even know about that, innit, Blaze? Because when I got banned off that flipping platform, I did some fucking 40-minute video about it, explaining what happened. And you know, hey, that's a funny story, man. You see, when I got banned off there, I made a 40-minute video saying what happened, like explaining how it was proper bollocks, yeah, it's such bullshit. And I got like Prioxis to post it on his community tab, and Goat and Romero. I got Bear Man to do it. That's why the video got bare views. Probably like my most liked video ever, and like one of my most viewed videos as well. If you go on like my channel and look at like the most popular videos, it's up there. And that was just a piss take, man, because that was actually sick when I was competing for them, man, bro. I could have actually made, if they carried that on, I would have actually probably started making a proper living off that, just alone, off just being a competitor on the app. But basically what happened was, obviously I was a partner, yeah, and you see me, yeah, I was like the only partner that used to sign up all the time. Like I used to compete for them like probably 3 times a week. I'll do like 3 fights per week, yeah. And I was the only one that would pick like Nate Diaz. I would always have these creative picks, yeah. And I was the most popular one on when I was a competitor before Blake Tyler joined in it. So I was the most popular out of everyone until Blake Tyler left. And then Blake Tyler got more popular than me. But I'm saying like when I was around, I was the most popular, you get it? And like I used to, cause I got like I had the most entertaining style out of everyone else on the app. I used to gain like 4 followers every time I would compete, yeah, because I think they just used to love watching me play. And like 4 followers was way more than everyone else, innit? And I used to get bare, you know, every time I used to compete for them, I used to like promote my referral, yeah, and I would get like flipping 3 referrals every time I compete, 3 or more. You know how much guys I referred to the website, bro? If I go on my past referrals on that website, yeah, and I just scroll down, I'll be scrolling down for like fucking 30 minutes, bro. I've referred like 500 people to the app. Damn, man. Even one time, the flipping CEO messaged me, and my man was like to me, how are you getting so many referrals? He thought I was doing something dodgy, you know, and like I showed him my method, because something I even taught the CEO something that he never knew. Something that I taught the CEO was like, you see, when I was making my thumbnails, yeah, I was putting my referral code in the thumbnail. That's something that I taught the CEO, and then the CEO was like going around saying, oh look, this is one of our most this guy's referred like one of the most flipping players out of all the other partners, and he's trying to like teach them what I taught him and that, yeah. And then basically what happened, yeah, I was facing this dickhead called Easy Work GG, and this guy was playing like a proper prick. When I faced him, he was like spamming double leg bills the entire fight. And then you see, when you spam double leg bills back then, it will break your camera angle. Like literally, if they spam it bare times, the camera will go to some next place, and then it will just fuck up the whole fight. You can't even play properly anymore. And so my man was just spamming that, and it was all the double leg bells used to be broken back then as well, because it was like, even if I have a huge stamina advantage over my opponent, they can still spam double leg bells constantly, when it's supposed to be like, if I have a stamina advantage, then they shouldn't be able to, in it, because this was before they fixed it. Now you can't do that because they fixed it since then. So this guy is just spamming double leg bells, like laying on top of me, clinch spamming me, just playing like an absolute prick here. And then what happened was, I flipping got him in a submission, yeah, and then I ended up in top mount, and then I straight away went for another submission, back to back, in it. And then cause I done that, and you know, the second time I went for the submission, Easy Work denied it. My man literally denied it. I didn't even lock in the second one. I didn't even win by a submission, but just the fact that I got one submission and I went for another one straight away, yeah, I ended up winning the fight by decision. And then they were all and then the staff was trying to tell me that I did an exploit because I went for 2 submissions back to back, in it. Then man are like to me, oh, you did an exploit, and then they're trying to make me redo the whole fight. Yeah, exactly, in it. Then they were trying to make me redo the whole fight when I clearly won by decision. I should just get the win. And by the way, there's bare man betting on this fight, you know. It's not a joke, bruv. It's not just like some random fight. Man are putting their money down, and they're trying to make me redo the whole fight again against this dickhead that's playing like some waste, man. They're trying to make me do the whole fight again, yeah. And they're trying to just disregard every single thing that I did, so then I bugged out, yeah. I'm like to them, no, I'm not rematching. I don't care. But you know what was even more peak? You see all the other partners on 1v1 me that competed for UFC 5, like there was all the other guys that were doing it, like Swab Jamie and like all these other men. All of them were back in Easy Work saying that I should rematch, yeah. All of them were saying I should rematch, when really and truly I never even did nothing wrong, and they were all trying to get me to rematch. So then I just refused, yeah. I'm like fuck you, I'm not rematching, I don't give a shit, I'm not doing it, yeah. And then and then they banned me initially for like 2 weeks, a little 2-week ban. I went in the chat where like all the people that bet on me, I went in the chat where all of them man are, and I'm like, these man banned me for no reason, they're dickheads, why are they doing that? And then like everyone was like, they started starting a riot, because like I said, I was basically like a celebrity. Them man, they were starting a riot. They were like, why are you doing that to Ozzy? And then that's when they gave me a permanent ban, because they're saying I'm making the flipping company look bad, and I'm blah blah blah, and then they gave me the permanent ban, yeah. And it was just such a piss take, bruv. And then imagine, as soon as they banned me off the app, what did they do? They fucking removed UFC 5 off the whole app. And that's because they banned me, bruv. Because they banned their flipping most popular competitor, the guy that was actually making the game like fun to watch. They banned me, and then after that no one wanted to watch it no more, bruv. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying, trust me, S-tick celebrity, literally. Trust me, exactly. I was the face of it. And I remember, you see, when I got banned, yeah, you know what happened? I remember there was some guy, my man was like, why doesn't anyone pick Nate Diaz? You know, that's what he said. He's like, why don't anyone pick Nate Diaz? He's obviously talking about me, innit? My man was depressed, but my man was like, I'm never gonna see Nate Diaz gameplay again in my life. My man was upset, bro. He was thinking, fuck's sake, they need to bring back Ozzy Kid. Even, you see, Blake Tyler was more popular than me, yeah, but then they even banned Blake Tyler because he was racist. He said he was racist one time, so they banned him as well. So like all the guys that were mad, yeah, they banned all of them. They got Ed Parker on there as well, and Ed Parker's bare sick to watch, obviously, but he just didn't ever used to sign up. Eric answered the F Blake Tyler. That's what I'm saying. If I was there, yeah, trust me, if they didn't ban me, I would have been competing like every single week, bruv. I would have been. That was a big loss for them, man, and it was over. I didn't even do anything wrong. They want to side with these flipping clowns that have no fans, bruv. Easy work, GG don't even have no fans. I've literally, he competed like 3 times more than me, and I still had more followers than him. Like, that's how much of a joke, man, that guy is, and they want to take his side. He's obviously a joker, bruv. You can clearly see from fucking his follow from the amount of man that he ain't even got no fans. That's what I'm saying. And they want to side with him. Such idiots, man. Trust me, bruv, I was the Muhammad Ali. I was the McGregor. No, but you know what, yeah? If we were gonna make a comparison, if we're gonna make a comparison, it's actually, I was actually the Nate Diaz of 1v1 me, you know, I swear down. Like, my record wasn't all that, but like, I just always, like, it's like Nate Diaz, I always put on a show, like, every time I fight, and it's like everyone still used to love watching me fight, even though my record was kind of dead, but I was still like a big celebrity. Like, I remember my guy Isaac used to say to me, "Mate, you're literally like the Nate Diaz of UFC 5. When I got banned, yeah, bro. Why did you get banned? What the fuck was that? What did you do? What was the Ben Askren of 1v1? Oh, why the hell did you get banned? One of my other guys got banned, you know, for no reason, and I emailed them and I was like, why did you ban my friend? Yeah, they need to free you, man. But you know, one time one of my other supporters got banned, and then I messaged them and emailed them and I was like, why did you ban him? And then they looked into it and then they unbanned him, you know, so I can do that for you as well if you want, you know. But there's no point, there's not really no point no more, man. Like I said, you know, they completely removed wagering from that app, and you can't even play you can't even play UFC 5 anymore on the app. So the app is just actually useless now. No point even using it. And then I'm still locked up. You see, when you get banned and they give the message and they're like, they say on the app you're banned for the rest of eternity or some shit. That's what they say on the app when you get permanently banned. That's a joke. I can't believe you actually joined, you know. So I'm saying, this is worth it, man. It was actually worth it. Like, because I was thinking, like, it was worth it doing like a social stream today, not one of them ones where I don't read the chat. I was, you know, like, for the locked up for life. You know, like when I was doing the flipping stream, yeah, at first, there was like only 2 man watching. I was like, why is there no one here? These man, they don't even care about my personality. But then I just firmed it, yeah, and now I got a man like Zobi in the chat. It was worth it. I miss the old times when we used to be in the party together. Like, hey, no, but you know what I did one time. You know what I did one time, Zobi. I went on, if you're flipping, I went on your Snap in it when you see how like you can look at all the saved messages. I was doing like some flashback. I was getting through like every single message that us man had saved together, yeah. And I was actually dying of laughter when I was going back and looking at that old shit. I remember you had like some voice note, yeah, when you was like, yo, it's Ozzy Kid here, and I'm gonna do another video today. That's what you said on the voice note. Oh, there was something wrong with me back in them days. Like you said that today intro. There's some voice note where you sent that to me. There was another one when you're saying like Zolandi, Jalando, Balando, Larando, and you're just spamming all of them. I was laughing bare when I heard that as well. I was just like, oh, this is very funny, man. This is like, couldn't believe it. You know what else the other one that I found very funny? Flipping, you was talking about your boy who's a singer, yeah, and you're like, I don't even know if you remember this. You were like, oh, everyone takes a piss out of him because he sings, and I said something like, oh, tell him to just move bare stiff and never have fun again in his life, and then he'll have the best life of all time. I said something like that, and the way I dropped it was bare funny. The shit that I used to say back in the days was actually bare funny, you know, where I used to drop some of the jokes. Why did I get battered, bro? Actually, those were the days. Like that, even without trying, I still went 18-3. I must just be too lethal. Cause that's still 172 in the world. But anyways, that's the end of the stream. Thank you very much for everyone that tuned in. I appreciate it a lot. Please like and subscribe. Be greatly appreciated, and peace out in.